EA Sports in the National Football League welcome you to Acrisure Stadium here in the Steel City of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Let's go now. 18, Pioneer.
On the ground, here's the fourth-round pick from the April draft. And he's going to be dropped behind the line. Terrific push defensively. They came out of the locker room ready to go. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
19 Lions.
One of the tight ends in motion right. They'll look to throw. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Back in the day, Mike, you know how they decided who played offense and who played defense? The guys who caught the ball better played offense, and the guys who couldn't play defense. And now, that's obviously not the case anymore. But this is one of those that still gives defensive players a bad rap.
Third and long.
Set. Come 19. Come 19. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Hey, smash Bronco. Ready.
Well, he just does beat the play clock as he'll set up to throw.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on third down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Oh, the coverage was great. They gave him no room to operate and made him pay for catching the ball. They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. He'll push forward for about a yard. Patrick Queen, the linebacker. They're on the tackle. Here's a second and 9.
Hawk 70.
Off play action. Here's Williams. That's to the tight end, Komet. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. Not much happening there. Just a short game. Here's second and 9. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. Over the middle. That's Komet. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game. and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. They will run it over center with Swift. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up. I dare you to try to stop us. And right now, this defense has no answers.
On the bootleg, it's Williams. And the rush too strong. They're in there in a flash for the sack.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Quick throw here is complete. He's going to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down.
The initial reaction is, how does this quarterback not throw the ball past the first down line to gain to try to extend this drive? And the reality is they've already decided they're going to go for it on 4th down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams.
So this offense, they think this is a prime opportunity to go for it through the air on 4th down. But this defense was having none of it. Nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, no easy completions, and this defense forces a huge stop on 4th down.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he gets this up close to the 40. Montez Sweat there on the tackle. They face 2nd down and 7. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Throw left side, but that's going to be incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Quick hitting slant there. A gain of 11 on that one. Good for a Steeler first down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Come on. Set.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Pat Freiermuth, the intended receiver. And it's going to bring up 3rd down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And he looks up, and he's taken down right away. Maybe fortunate just to hold on to the ball as he was tackled immediately after hauling that one in. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
So defensively, there's always the and the quarterback quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase in what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
Williams to throw on second down. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate, work with your quarterback, go into scramble second reaction mode, and also give some credit to the back end, doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly, it is 3rd and 10. On third down, it's Williams from the gun. He'll send this one deep for Odunze. And they will finally get him out of bounds, but not until he's near the 45-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 32 yards. Throwing again, Williams. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time. And it'll set up second down. They'll try to throw again. Here's Williams. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
His offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. If they can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes, it's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
They send a receiver in motion left. On third down, it's Williams. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. 18 yards on the pickup there. Good for a Bears first down.
These third down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
They'll run. It's Swift. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. He's going to lose a yard.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Look wide, get this one complete. And nice work there after the catch. He's a little short of the first down after a gain of 7. So we've come... They've converted 2 third downs already on this drive. And here's 3rd and 4. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And the Steelers will take over at their own 14-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Set up.
The drive will start on the ground. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped. This was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
Now he'll air one out. That's caught! And he's going to be taken down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Cowboy 80. Set up.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. Still fighting. What a run. Shedding tacklers. Picks up 9 on the play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a 1st down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That's caught. It's Roman Wilson. And he's going to be taken down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal.
Set, go.
Here's a run.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line. 2nd down and goal.
Ready. Hut, hut.
He'll look to throw. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jalen Johnson. And the Bears are going to have the football at their own 1-yard line.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Williams. He's going to dial up another deep ball. A big connection to flip the field as they get across midfield on that one.
Defensively, you put so much effort about defending the middle of the field. You know that's the valuable real estate every offense is looking to attack. But what does that do, Mike? It makes you a little susceptible to the throws outside the numbers, and it leads to a chunk play.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Pass is caught. That's DJ Moore. And he will score. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Bears. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Bears will take a 7-0 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
No. Panther 60, Panther 60. Hut.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete. to Wiley, his tight end. And he's going to be running out of bounds, but not until he gets down to the 40-yard line.
Let's go. Check up.
Now, faking the give. There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. 19 Lion. Come 19. Come 19. And up.
He'll drop to throw. He'll let this go deep for the end zone. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Tyquan Thornton. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. So they take the shot downfield, and it is caught in the end zone for a touchdown. What a big play that is, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike. And the key to a play like this is when the ball travels this far in the air, they teach you, don't look back, look up, because that's where the ball will be. And in this case, he was able to secure it and come away with a big touchdown.
So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. Well, a big play there and maybe a big break too. The ball going out of bounds so they keep possession and keep a little bit of this momentum going, Greg.
We see this across the league so much now, Mike. Defenders are getting so good at ripping that ball out. Unfortunately for them, in this case, they got the
down. And Greg, you talked about it all week. Not just stop them with the... but make impact plays, and that is as big. And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. Second and 11. A play fake. Now Williams. Oh, all alone, the tight end, Komet. And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. We'll come back to the Steel City after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun. Here's Williams. He'll try and get there on the ground.
Well, sometimes as a quarterback, when you decide to pick up those yards with your feet, you got to pay a price. And in this case, he takes a big shot, but not before he's able to pick up that 1st down.
Here's 1st and 10. Give up the middle with Swift. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Throwing on 2nd down. Williams. There's a throw right side. It'll be incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the 2nd half.
The Steelers going to use one of their timeouts to talk things over before 3rd down. A tight end in motion now. He'll try to run for it. It's Swift. And he's going to have a Bears first down. That'll be a pickup of about 5 as they convert on 3rd and inches.
Nothing real fancy about this call here, Mike, right? In this 3rd and short, just get the ball to your running back, make sure he has enough space to pick up the first down, and they're able to convert.
Off play action. Here's Williams. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. It's a gain there of 26 yards. Ball down to the 16-yard line. And it's 1st and 10. Now give on the ground. And nothing on that one. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
Back to the drawing board for this run game, Mike. The offensive coordinator and his staff, they have to do a better job giving plays, giving opportunities to their offense to find success on the ground. Because right now, they have no answers for this defense.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down. And now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half. A successful drive, but in danger of stalling. Trying to convert now on 3rd and 7. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line. And it's 4th down.
That's a great job defensively. The goal of every defense in the NFL is to accomplish one of 2 things. Turnovers, force field goals. In this case, the big 3rd down stop is most likely going to lead to the latter. Really nice job there in the red zone.
The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. The Bears call out their field goal team. This a 31-yard attempt. No issues there. This one is good. And the Bears get 3 here late in the first half to take the lead.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
First and 10.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready?
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to let this one go deep. That is hot. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. So, we have reached halftime, and the visiting Bears are in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach, thank you. Both teams trying to find the right formula to come out on top in this second half. Coming up. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. They'll go play action here with Williams. He's got his big target, Everett. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
On first down, it's Swift. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. Here, up the middle, and he's going to have a first down. Good run down inside the 45-yard line.
Second down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a first down.
They motion the slot man left. On first and 10, it's Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
Let's go now.
Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he'll get this forward for positive yardage as he covers up in the end.
Well, give him some credit. Initially, that looked like it was going to be a sack. He's able to escape the pressure and get away, picks up a little bit of yardage, but at least he avoids taking that shot.
To throw is Williams. We'll try to set up the screen here to Swift. That screen goes for 12, and that's a first down.
The relationship between the back and the offensive lineman is now the key for the run after catch. You want to make sure those linemen don't get too far down the field where they can't help protect the back. So once the running back catches it, there's a go-go call. Now everyone knows it's time to go downfield. The running back falls in behind him, and that's the landmark of the screen play.
Now he'll run it.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's second and 6. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. The big tight end, Cole Kmet, the intended receiver. Now it's going to be third down. The tight end, Kmet, is on the move. On third down, it's Williams. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Peyton Wilson.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
They get 11 and quickly pick up the first down.
Here we go, set. Unlock line. Unlock line. Ready.
They'll stay on the ground. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain.
Defensive coaches preach every day, Mike, swarm to the ball. Get as many hats to the ball carrier as possible. And this is a great reason why. The ball carrier is able to make the first guy miss, but it was the pursuit from the rest of the defense that's able to get him down and keep him to no gain.
Austin brought in motion. They'll look to throw. That's complete. Calvin Austin. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
Here's a third down and 4.
Buffalo 18. Check smash. Check smash. Check go.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Going for it all. That's hard. And he's going to take this one all the way into the end zone. There is a marker down. We're going to get the call, but I think this one is going to stand. On for the extra point is Boswell. It's up and through. And the Steelers are on top. It's 14-10. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They put a receiver in motion to the left. Here's Williams on 1st and 10. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Well defended there. The quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend. So give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
19 tight. 19 tight. Left wing 19.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. He's going to look for the home run ball. That is brought in. And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
The offense is able to land a big blow there, and I think what happened defensively, Mike, is just everyone was not on the same page. And when you do that at this level, the good offenses, they're going to make you pay for it. They've got to clean up those mistakes, make the offense have to earn everything they get.
Got his man at the 6. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a 1st down to boot.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Here's Moore now. He gets it on the jet sweep. And this is not going to work out as planned. Tough spot to try to run a play like that. It is blown up behind the line.
The timing of the jet sweep is critical. If you can get the ball carrier past the end man on the line, typically there's a lot of space downfield, but give credit to the defense. They saw this one play out, they reacted quickly, and they're able to throw him down for a loss.
Let's go now.
The tight end, Komet, is on the move. Williams to throw on 2nd down. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. He was looking to get it to DJ Moore. Now they'll be looking at 3rd and goal.
You can just see the reaction on the sideline. This defense thought they had themselves a critical stop. The mantra down here for all defensive coordinators, Mike, is takeaways, field goals. That's what you're trying to do, and man, they were this close to coming away with a huge takeaway.
That is caught. What a job to keep the the play alive. DJ Moore. Touchdown, Chicago. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll send a tight end in motion. Here's a toss as they look to run. And they're going to bring him down, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's going to air this one out. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
There's only a handful of guys in the league who legitimately have world-class speed, and he's one of them. I mean, he's the type of weapon that you 3 or 4 times a game have to just say, okay, my guy, he's faster than your guy. We're going to send him deep and let it fly. And even though that one falls incomplete, you have to continue to sprinkle that threat in because it makes everything else in your passing game that much easier.
So, both... Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for first and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready?
Now a give up the middle, and he'll work his way past the 40. He's tackled after a gain of 4.
Here we go, set. Hey, check that, street. Trap 60. Hiking 18. Go.
He'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down.
Go.
Back to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
Let's go.
Up the middle they go. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
They'll look to throw here on first down. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be near the first down marker. It's called a gain of 3, but a short yardage situation coming up on third down.
19, Tiger. 70, Timberwolf. Check, hurt.
Trying to pick this one up on the ground. Oh, the rookie puts it on the deck. It's a fumble.
Pretty fortunate right there, Mike. If that ball bounces just a different direction, that could easily be a turnover or even points the other direction.
Check. 19, Lion. Check go.
Now this time they'll look to throw. A toss, left side, caught by his running back, and he'll be taken down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled?
Oh, the ball's out. One of his teammates is there to pick it up.
So as you start operating your red zone offense, of course it goes without saying, Mike, you're trying to score touchdowns. But the worst-case scenario is that you bring your field goal unit and you at least try for 3. You have to protect the ball. Turnovers are the cardinal sin of red zone offense. In this case, they dodge a little bit of a bullet here. The ball comes
in trouble, and he's going to be taken down.
That last sack is exactly why defensive coaches preach over and over. Just play the next down. Just continue to make them snap the ball again. You're one big defensive play from changing everything about this drive, and what once looked like a promising drive, following that sack, looks a little bit different now.
18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Go!
Throwing here on 3rd and goal. That one taken in. Touchdown Steelers. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that 4th quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Boswell adds the extra point, and the Steelers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. Play fake. Now Williams. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Based on the routes downfield, it looked like the protection was designed to give the quarterback a little bit more time to wait for things to uncover downfield. So give credit up front to the defensive line. Immediate pressure early speeds up the quarterback's clock. He's got no choice than to get rid of it, probably a little bit earlier than he would have preferred.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
They'll turn and hand this one off. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more. Another try, 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And that would be the dagger. It's intercepted.
And while he's still a rookie and he's going to have his ups and downs, this is the player they thought they were getting when they selected him in this previous year's draft. I mean, he looked almost like a savvy veteran there, baiting that quarterback into that throw. He had great anticipation. He was on time in his drive.
A big hole. And he will take this one in. 86 yards. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. 3 touchdowns for him. Numbers 6, 7, and 8 on the season. Boswell now following the touchdown. Back out to kick this one off. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. Here's first down.
Here we go, set. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
They just have to be better on first down. They've got to find a way to continue to operate ahead of the sticks, and I don't mind throwing it on first down. That is the best down in football to attempt to pass, but if they don't protect the passer, none of it's going to matter.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete.
Really just been a combination of errors here on this drive. I mean, the sack on first down put him in a bad spot. Then the incompletion there trying to gain it back on second. And now they find themselves in a critical third down here, or they're facing a 3 and out.
Third and long. Here's Williams. And they will continue to go backwards. He's taken down for a second.
We're starting to see in these passing situations, Mike, this defensive line is starting to have their way against this group up front, because right now their pass protection is breaking down, and this quarterback's paying the price for it.
Going up top. And that is incomplete. They had their chance. They took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on down. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Victory formation. Defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. So this one in the win column for the Steelers. They use a little home cooking here. They play a complete football game. And are going to send their fans home quite happy. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers, winners, as we say so long from the confluence of the Three Rivers in Pittsburgh.